akitin ng mundo. Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ng mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino.
po ay nakatutok pa rin dito sa ating Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3, coming to you live from Divine Light Academy here in the city of Las Piñas para sa continuation ng ating elimination games. So tapos na ang ating first 2 sets. Ang una, makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors at ang Valenzuela Classic Junior para sa ating first set. Sinundan naman yan ng Palawan Unich Builders kontra sa San Pedro Spartans para sa ating second set. At para naman sa ating pangatlo at panghuling set, Muntinlupa JKLV RGG Infinite Basketball. Lalabanan naman ang Batangas Tribu Boss Eye. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Bechong here, Justin Almeda and Quinn Barcarce at courtside. And Justin, third set of the day, meron pang dalawa pagtapos ito. Pero kaya pa ba?
Oo naman, kayang-kaya pa. Siyempre, ang ganda ng first game na na-cover natin kanina. Still looking forward to the next 3 games.
So for the first game ng ating third and final set, 14 and under division muna tayo. Muntinlupa again kontra dito sa Batangas Tribu Boss ay unahin natin etong mga nakaputi. Muntinlupa JKLV RGG Infinite Basketball lost to Mindoro Troops Hoops 63-91. It was a tough loss. Medyo nanganganib sila ngayon sa standings, Justin.
Yeah, they are number 9 right now in the South Division, and a very crucial stage for them as we enter the latter stages of the elimination round. They're trying to get to that playoff spot, and there's still a lot of inconsistency for the side of Muntinlupa. You know, they have yet to find that second scorer outside of Cerrone Dizon, and you know their assist numbers have been low all throughout this tournament. Pero a slight improvement in their previous game, 11 assists in total for their team. Tingnan natin if it can trend a bit upward so they can try to make that final push for that playoff spot.
Again, they are in a tough spot and they have to make things happen, especially dito sa laro na to. If they want to turn things around, punta naman tayo sa kanilang makakalaban. Again, ang Batangas Tribu Boss ay ito 3-game losing streak, currently sitting at 11th place. Ito, Justin, medyo nasa baba na rin ng ating standings sa South Division.
For Batangas Tribu Boss Eye, you know, they've been slumping ever since that first win against Parañaque. They won against Parañaque 72-43, pero yung previous ball game nila, maybe a game to forget against Antipolo, 80-33, 47-point loss, and their 2 top scorers were not available in that previous game. That was Omar Mendoza and also si Galang for their team, only scoring 33 points total as a team, so very low numbers. Let's see what adjustments they make so they can bounce back today.
All of your questions will be answered here in this ball game. Meantime, bigay na muna natin ulit kay Gio Cruz.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here at Divine Light Academy, Las Piñas City. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3, ang Liga na bawat batang Pilipino. We are on the 14 other division, featuring Muntinlupa JKLV RGG Infinite Basketball and Batangas Tribu X Boss Eye. Now let us meet the starters for both teams. First, for Muntinlupa JKLV RGG Infinite Basketball. Starting guard number 13, Yuri Alfaro. Other guard number 78, Andre Ancheta. At forward number 17, Yuan Sirua. At power forward number 77, Cerrone Dizon. And at center number 30, Jerby Gentalian. The head coach is Raymond Valenzuela, assisted by June Dizon, team manager Albi Dizon, and team owner Jarvin Avellano. And now let us meet the starters for Batangas Tribu X Boss Eye. Starting guard number 31, Omar Mendoza. To guard number 13, Anton Cuato. At forward number 9, Nate Quezon. Also at forward number 23, Davan Doty. And man in the middle, number 26, Zildjian Jose. The head coach is Michael Zidianco, assisted by Seth Manin Team and Randolph Renegado. Team managers Seth Manin Team and team owners Alan Canzon and Ivan Noku. Officiating this ball game, Ryan Soriano, Carlos Sebastian, and Eric Demapanag. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. Jer Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Kit Picasso.
Doride bola ng Pinoy, the official ball of the Junior MPBL.
Here's the
Team
technical
starters
foul
para
on
sa
Guadalupe
Batangas,
JK,
Tribo, Boss
LVRGG,
Ay,
Infinite
Omar
Basketball
Mendoza,
for Deloitte
Anton
Decay.
Cueto, Nate Quizon,
At the-
David Dotig, and Zildjan Jose para naman sa Muntinlupa, JKLV, RGG, Infinite Basketball. It is gonna be Yuri Alfaro, Yuan Siruma, Jerby Gentalian, Zeron Dizon, and Andre Ancheta. Pero mabibigyan ng technical foul etong Muntinlupa. Muntik nang hindi matuloy etong laro natin, Justin.
Having our version of a buzzer beater right away to start the ball game.
Again, these two teams riding on losses. Tsaka yung kanilang chances to make the playoffs, medyo umiimpis na, medyo sumasara na yung window. But still, they can turn things around, turn the tables around. But they have to start right now. Especially dito sa laro na to. Itong Muntinlupa, number 9 so far here in this tournament. So ilang panalo lang yung kailangan nila para makapasok. Habang itong Muntinlupa naman, hanggang Batangas naman rather, number 11. So mas malaki-laki yung kailangan nilang habulin in order for them to snatch that playoff spot.
Well, for Muntinlupa, they do have a better chance of cracking that playoff spot because they are number 9. And para naman sa Batangas, still very early in their season. 4 games pa lang ang nalalaro nila with a 1-3 record. And I had a quick conversation with Coach Seth before starting this ball game. Just quick question for him na ano ba yung mga games nila medyo malalayo yung pagitan. Especially this game now, it's been more than a month since their previous game. And natanong ko, was it a hindrance for you guys na malayo yung agwat or nakakatulong ba? And Coach Seth told me na mas maganda yung, it helps them because of the preparation that they get to do for the games. Nakaka-scout sila. And although the past 2 weeks have been a struggle for them because of the fact that yung mga rain, yung mga bagyo natin. So, hindi naman zero yung mga practices nila, pero definitely nabawasan yung number of practices nila to prepare for this game against Muntinlupa.
Definitely, it has its pros and cons, no? Ang pros dyan, mas makakapaghanda kayo ng mas maigi, mas matagal. Ang isa sa mga cons naman, baka kalawangin naman yung team nyo, di ba? Parang masyado na matagal yata yun. But again, it's out of their control. They have to roll with the punches.
I know, itong si our courtside reporter, of course, si Quinn, has may report siya tungkol dyan sa kung kinakalawang ba o hindi.
Mamaya maririnig natin yan mula kay QT Barcarse. Queen Tiffany yung kanyang pangalan. Kaya QT Barcarse.
Kaya pala
Natatakot baka mamaya may clamp na yung sasakyan niya. Yung gulo ng sasakyan niya.
Saan mo siya nag-park?
Hindi ko alam. Sa labas lang daw. Ang dami-daming parking sa likod.
Unfamiliarity ba yan?
First time yata niya dito. But again, itong laro natin, talking about this one, 6-0 start para sa Muntinlupa. Almost 2 minutes gone by. Great start para dito sa mga nakaputi. There is a whistle out of bounds. Balik ang bola dito sa Muntinlupa.
So far, mukhang lumalamang itong yung rust na Batangas is feeling after more than a month break here from the Junior MPBL.
Pero nagsunod-sunod din yung laro nila before that halt, before that hiatus. Sunod-sunod yung laro nila doon sa bahay nila sa Tanawan. Medyo nagpahinga sila ng konti. At syempre, dagdag na rin natin na weekends na lang yung games ng Junior MPBL dahil syempre may mga pasok yung mga manlalaro natin. Syempre, 18 and under division, 18, 16 and under, estudyante pa yan sigurado.
Oh, what a luxury, no, for these kids to have an avenue na parang whole year round nakakalaro na sila ng mga competitive leagues outside of their schools.
Speaking of avenue, there will be another avenue outside of the Philippines. Can you believe that? Junior MPBL goes global. Meron tayong, magkakaroon tayo ng Middle East leg coming soon. Mangyayari po yan sa Dubai at yung mga divisions po natin dyan. 10 under, 12 under, 14 under, 16 and under, and 18 and under division. So yung mga kabataan po natin dyan sa Dubai, ha? Watch out! Baka mamaya kayo na po yung sunod na makalaro dito sa ating Junior MPBL. Pero etong si Dizon talaga namang ang ganda ng simula para dito sa Muntinlupa. Take a look at this one, pound for pound fitness. Foul counted move of the quarter. So far, he's got 7 points to his name and a timeout has been called by Coach Mike Sidiaco and the Batangas Tribu Boss Eye Squad.
Sa marami, it's more than just a game today. Some of them, especially the dormers, have been playing through a storm quite literally and emotionally. But I'm happy to share that kahit malayo sila sa bahay nila dahil nga nasa dorm sila, players from both teams were able to connect with their family and fortunately, safe naman daw sila. At minsan, that's all the assurance you need. When you're young, living far from your family and facing this kind of uncertainty, just hearing that your loved ones are okay is enough reason for you to rest, breathe, and focus on the game. Kaya today, it's not just about winning on the scoreboard. It's about being reminded of what matters the most. That behind every jersey, may isang anak still figuring out while trying to give their all on the court. And that, more than anything, is what makes this game worth watching. Back to you, Charles and Justin.
Thanks so much, Miss Queen Barcarza. Every time you report, it's so heartwarming and moving. Alam mo yun, parang nanonood ng
Ano ba?
parang
Documentary
documentary, di ba? Okay galing talaga ni Queen mag-report, ha? Again, talking about her report, minsan marinig mo lang na okay yung pamilya mo kung malayo ka, di ba? Marinig mo lang na okay sila, marinig mo lang na ligtas at walang nangyari. Siyempre, bumagyan itong nakaraang linggo. Isang buong linggo itong nag-uulan, di ba? Walang hinto. Okay na yun para makapag-focus ka at makita kung ano yung makapag-focus and mabalik ka doon sa tunnel vision na kung ano yung dapat mong i-prioritize. Dahil nagsabing pamilya mo na okay naman kami dito, huwag mo kaming alalahanin. Balik ka na sa ginagawa mo.
Even today, this Saturday morning, we were seeing a bit of sunshine already. So, literally a lot of more brighter days coming. Especially for these kids. They're here, they're present, and they're ready to play.
Not just a storm, no? Pero tatlo yun.
Oo. Sunod-sunod.
Krising, Emong and Dante. Maligaya po kami na wala na kayong tatlo dito sa Philippine Area of Responsibilities. Di ba, Justin? May basketball na ulit. Makakapagtrabaho na ulit. May pasok na ulit. Unti-unti na rin babalik sa normal ang buhay ng bawat Pilipino dahil medyo nasa lanta talaga tayo nun eh. Apektado lahat, buong Pilipinas halos.
Most importantly, makarecover na yung mga tao,
Yeah.
mga families na naka-experience ng a bit of damage sa kanilang mga pamamahay. Those are the more important things in life.
I'm sure kahit hindi, for example, hindi ka nabaha, meron pa rin naapektuhan. Pasok, trabaho, eskwelahan, di ba? Kahit anong mga daanan, hindi ka makaalis. O may mga importanteng mga events,
Oo.
na-postpone, na-reschedule, na-cancel even.
Even on a lighter note, no? It's felt a bit strange to me na syempre yung mga weekends natin naka-reserve na yan for junior MPBL games.
Yun.
And last week, it felt a bit strange na not seeing these kids in action. Nawala tayo sa routine natin.
Oops, there is a traveling violation called on Yuan Siruma for Muntinlupa. 17-6 is the score. Less than 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter.
So far, all 6 points para sa Batangas coming from their top scorer, itong si Omar Mendoza, who did not see action in their previous game. And this is one of the questions na natanong ko kay Coach Seth. And apparently, yung lineup nitong Batangas is composed of 24 players. So what they do is to give everyone an equal chance. Ang ginagawa nila, hinahati nila sila into 2 groups na 12 players each.
So, unti-unti na nakakabangon itong Batangas. Off to a rocky start sila nung first 5 minutes, even 6 minutes at best. Yun yung kanilang drought. Hindi sila makakonvert, hindi sila makakuha ng stops. Abang ang Muntinlupa naman, dire-diretso yung pagko-convert, pagratsyada dito sa first quarter. But they're still down 10 points. Plata puts it up. That one is short.
I believe it was a 9-0 run for Muntinlupa to start this ball game. 7 of those points coming from Cerrone.
Mendoza picks up the board. Inagis dito kay Plata. Masyadong malakas yung pasa. Meantime, a three-pointer won't work para dito kay Ian Tabo. Nakakuha naman siya ng steal. Francisco stops on a dime. Espadon binigay sa ilalim. Hernandez. Second serving is in para kay Big Boy Hernandez.
Relentlessness on the boards. That's Hernandez getting some second chance points and finally getting a basket.
Check that. That's Sangre Gentalian.
Starting center for Muntinlupa.
30 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. They go Mendoza. Quick trigger. That won't work for Santi Villarosa. Tabo. Nawala sa kanya yung bola. Mendoza, they have the numbers. Plata, the layup. It's in. Cutting the lead down 21-11. Still 10 points. 3 seconds remaining. They don't know it. And Francisco will miss from long distance, and that concludes the first 10 minutes ng ating first game of the third and final set ng araw na ito. Tingnan natin ang mga nangyari hatid sa atin ng Chef's Magic Condiments, Justin.
Well, for that first quarter. It was Ceron Dizon who put Muntinlupa up big with that 9-0 run. 7 points coming from him. Pero after a while, Batangas finding their groove. Omar Mendoza coming with 6 points of his own, ending it at a 10-point deficit.
And that is the score after the first 10 minutes, 21-11. A strong and hot start para sa Muntinlupa JKL VRGG Infinite Basketball. Magbabalik po tayo para sa pangalawang yugto. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Si Boss ay pala yun.
Oo.
Pag nandoon tayo sa Tanawan, laging may pakain yan si Boss. Hindi... Walang ano yan, walang kupas.
Walang mintis.
Walang mintis. Ihahatid na lang. Meron ng pagkain, hindi mo na kailangan maghanap. Tuwan-tuwa si Philip dyan sa Tanawan, Batangas. Yung pwesto natin dyan sa may
Sa aircon.
ilalim ng aircon. Pagkatapos ng araw, may mga puti-puti si Philip dito sa likod ng ulo niya. May snowflakes.
Flaky guy.
Meantime, pound for pound fitness, foul counted, play of the quarter. At sa atin ni Daven Dotig for Batangas.
Gandang panimula dito para sa Batangas.
It was a shaky start noong first quarter. Pero papansin mo dito, wala pa yung para sa Muntinlupa, hindi pa nila ulit pinapasok ang kanilang leading scorers, Dizon. 9 points yan.
Well, they do have a little bit of room here. Pag wala si Dizon, baka doon na nila mahanap kung sino yung second scorer nila or second option for Muntinlupa.
Strategy din yan ng mga coach no? Para mapuwersa yung mga players na magpakita. Kasi pag kunwari, si Dizon nasa loob, si Dizon yung asahan mo eh. Pero kung wala siya sa loob, diba? He's not always gonna be there. May mga off days, off nights. Paano kung ganun yung nangyari? Sino yung next guy?
Pipilitan ka talagang tumepak.
Sabi mo nga, medyo komportable sila sa kalamangan nilang neto. Sa Andre Gentaliano naman.
Maybe making a case for that second option. Itong si Gentalian. Already 6 points na across his name.
Dito naman sa Batangas tribu, si Omar Mendoza pa lang pumupuntos. Or ang leading scorer nila rather with 6 points. Tapos tigatlo naman si Daven tsaka si Villarosa. Meantime, De Rojas, traveling violation. Talagang particular yung ating mga referee sa ganyang galaw.
You're not allowed to land on one foot anymore.
Jump on one foot and land on the same one. Mga Yugo step kung tawagin.
Ayun pala yun, Yugo step.
Yugo step, di ba?
Nagugulat kasi ako sa makes me sound old. Sa panahon ngayon, lahat ng mga
Pinapakita yung never break character, bro.
lahat kasi ng mga galaw ngayon may pangalan na eh.
Ano ba dati? Kung sino lang yung gumawa, yun lang yun.
Sidestep. Sidestep lang eh.
Meantime, takbo na naman ang Muntinlupa. It's Francisco. Short on the 3. Still, they have the lead at 23-14. There's 7 minutes remaining. A 3-pointer, nothing there para kay Adi Peña. Francisco na naman on the right wing. They give it to the corner, to the middle, kaso nakuha ng kalaban. Ian Tabu, the floater. Gaano ka-importante, Justin, na meron kang floater dun sa arsenal mo?
Yeah, that's a shot that is really effective, especially for players like Tabu na hindi ganun ka-gifted vertically. Once you go inside and you're challenged by taller defenders, that's the best way to get a shot off because it's quick and can catch you off guard.
And that's a move na kahit anong posisyon kailangan mong matutunan. Yung floater, may it be from a point guard to the center. Kailangan meron ka niyan. You're not always gonna be the tallest guy on the floor if you're a center.
Also, when the clock is running down and you need a quick shot, I believe that's the fastest way to get one up.
Agis mo lang, no?
Oo.
Basta lagyan mo lang ng konting forma.
Yung mga Mac Cardona, yung mga master of the floater or tawag nga nila, hook shot.
David Dotig. So far with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Coach Mike Sidianco, former coach of Lyceum of the Philippines University Laguna. Pinasok na ulit dito si Dizon for Muntinlupa. De Rojas, now to Peña. Nakasaw na ngayon itong mga nakaputi. Quezon puts it up, sobra. Five minutes and 13 seconds remaining here in quarter number 2.
Hindi lumalayo sa 10 points itong lamang ng Muntinlupa over Batangas.
Which is kind of okay if you're Muntinlupa. Dahil meron ka pa rin somehow sense of urgency, walang complacency. Masyado na malaki yung lamang, medyo magre-relax na. But again, we'll talk about that more after this one. 25-15, still Muntinlupa. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Punta lang po kayo dito sa ating venue, Divine Light Academy, dito po sa Las Piñas City. At baka kayo na po ang susunod na magkaroon ng Chef's Magic moment. Hindi niyo po alam kung ano yung nasa loob niyan, kaya hindi rin po namin sasabihin. It's for you to find out, di ba, Justin?
Yeah, that's opening it. Parang dapat na-experience na rin yung sarili nyong magical moment pag nakita niya yung goods.
Mga mabawasan yung thrill pagka tayo yung nagsabi kung ano laman. Baka hindi na maging magic yun kasi sinabi na namin kung ano yung laman
Basta
ito,
masarap. Yun na yun.
Hindi kayo mabibigo. 25-19 after that timeout. Mercado. Off target on the 3. with good presence of mind para dito kay Yuan Siruma. Medyo nag-relax yung Batangas doon, hindi na nag-box out kasi kapos naman eh. Dizon still missing. He has missed his last 4 shots.
Pero itong Muntinlupa, after that timeout, medyo bumagal rin yung scoring nila eh. Not something you want, not the habits you want to carry, especially ngayon na naghahabol kayo for that final spot.
Empty possessions for these two squads so far. Dizon finally, after missing his last 5 shots, he converts once again.
Of course, if you want points in the paint, best option to give it to Cerrone Dizon.
Daven Dotig. There you go, Kirk Galang. Iniwan sa ilalim, Dotig, sablay pa din. Kanya pa rin ang bola, third try. He will head to the line for 2 free throws.
Dotig grabbing that loose ball. Another extra opportunity for Batangas. Nakadraw siya ng foul.
Daven Dotig not really being relied on in terms of scoring. Only averaging close to 4 points. Pero yung rebounds niya, almost 10 points. Huh? Oh, 10 rebounds. Daven Andre Dotig. Pero ngayon, meron na siyang 4 na puntos. Together with 6 rebounds. Make that 5 points.
Masarap pag may ganyang kang kakampi.
Meantime, balita ko, Justin, may kwento daw ang ating courtside reporter, Quinn Barcase. Go, Quinn!
Aside from saying good afternoon, we can also say happy Monstery to both teams dahil mahigit isang buwan na rin mula nung huli silang naglaro sa Junior MPBL. Kaya naman nakakamiss daw ang experience, sabi ng ilang mga players. Pero ayon kay Coach Michael Sedianco ng Batangas, walang nasasayang na oras. Most of his players are varsity athletes kaya tuloy-tuloy din ang training nila even as a team. If you've noticed in their past games, halos equal ang playing time ng lahat for Batangas. When I asked him about it, he said, yun ang kailangan ng mga bata. In fact, dahil malaki ang lineup nila, he introduced a system where the team is split into 2 groups playing alternately per game para lahat may exposure, lahat may experience. Challenging man, he believes in each player's potential. At the end of the day, it's about giving young players the chance to grow game after game. We'll be back after this.
A minute and 36 seconds remaining here in the first half. 29, or make that 30 to 21 after that free throw. Going back to Quinn's report, no? Nagulat ako nung una, Justin eh. Sabi, happy Monstery daw.
Oh.
Di ko alam kung sino yung binabati niya. Baka mamaya,
Sino?
hindi ko alam. Ayoko magsalita eh. Baka ikaw may pinabati ka. Ako wala akong pinapabati. Ikaw meron?
Marami naman tayong babatiin na kaibigan.
Okay.
Yung kaibigan.
Yeah.
Next time. Next time.
Nako. But again, dun tayo sa basketball side of things. Batangas, dito lang ako nakakita ng roster na gaya nga ang sabi
Mm.
nyo, no? 24-man roster. 12 in, 12 out every game. Usually, di ba, buo na yan eh. May core na kayo, buo na yung, I guess, 15-man lineup at the most. Sila 24-man roster. Tapos, pag naglaro na tong 12 ngayon, yung next game nila, ibang set ng players naman. 12 din to be exact. What do you think of that? Oh, is that the first time na makarinig ka ng ganong klaseng strategy, Justin?
First time, maybe yes, in a bigger scale.
Yeah.
Diba? Na 12 in, 12 out. Pero ang maganda dyan is, you know you're in the right team because the approach that the coaching staff is giving you is more overall. Kumbaga, yung development nyo dapat sabay-sabay. Equal opportunities for everyone and everyone gets their chance to shine.
I'm still somehow flabbergasted dun sa idea na yun ni Coach Mike Sidianco. No? But again, who are we to question the coach's decision? Maybe they are, foreseeing the future or yung long run, kumbaga long game sila dito sa Junior MPBL na gusto nila yung development ng players. Lahat walang maiiwan. Tsaka nga sabi mo, lahat ng players equal opportunities na makapagpasiklab. Di ba?
Siguro something to think about, no? Kung ikaw yung player na nasa sitwasyon na yun, mas ma-appreciate mo siguro yung fact na 12 lang kayo, pero kahit every other game ka lang, alam mong makakalaro ka pag pumasok ka.
And we have another timeout with 14.7 seconds remaining here in quarter number 2. Tignan muna natin itong tres. Palitan ng tres, actually. Yung kaninang nangyari doon. Pero ito, offensive rebound by Dave Endotig. And a timeout has been called by Coach Mike Sidianco. .7 seconds remaining. Bola ngayon ng Muntinlupa. Ball is in the hands of Mercado. Siruma puts it up and puts it in. Extending the lead to 13 points. 1 second remaining. And they weren't aware. Itong Batangas Tribu ex-Boss I still on a hot and scintillating start. Itong panig ni Coach Raymond Valenzuela and the Muntinlupa. Tignan natin ang ating Chef's Magic second quarter highlights, Justin.
In this second quarter, medyo palitan lang ng baskets itong Muntinlupa and Batangas. Just Batangas coming up with a 1-point advantage, outscoring them 16-15. Pero that last 3-point shot by Siruma gave them a double-digit lead to enter the half.
39-27 to be exact at the end of 2. Magbabalik po kami.
at the Junior Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. I am with Assistant Coach Rando Renegado of Batangas. Coach, medyo lamang yung kalaban. Ano pa ang gusto mong makita sa team mo sa next two quarters?
In the next 2 quarters, we're trying to adjust in our defense because we try to execute this during our practices, and we try to emphasize it that during our practices, we need to adjust with our big men. So we're trying to create spaces in order to create shots for our 3-point shooters as well. So we're trying to adjust in the next 2 quarters, and hopefully we'll be able to come up with big shots in the next 2 quarters.
Ayun, ito naman, Coach, curious question. Coaching this 14-under team, ano naman yung favorite mo?
Well, the best part of coaching the 14 under is typically these are kids, so definitely we're trying to put ourselves in their level na para bang laging masaya. So it's a matter of going back to our former selves nung kami 14 under pa rin.
Thanks for that, Coach. And also, kung meron po kayong gustong kamustahin or pasalamatan, it's your time, Coach.
First of all, we would like to thank UBN, Dr. Alan Lanson, Boss Jeff Berberabe, Solano Hotel, and of course, Boss Ivan Nocom, Boss Tribo, Boss I. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that, Coach Rando. And we'll be back after this break.
(39-27) is the score at the end of the first 20 minutes of action ng Muntinlupa kontra dito sa Batangas. Tignan natin yung ating mga highlights noong second and first quarter. Ganda ng simula ng Muntinlupa. Nilabas muna yung kanilang leading scorer kasi Dizon, but still all of the guys delivered. Justin.
Yeah, and for Muntinlupa, they have this 12-point lead at the half, and it has been mostly points in the paint that yun yung stat na nagsastand out dito. Cerrone Dizon with a lot of showing his inside presence and scoring 26 inside itong Muntinlupa compared to 14 dito sa Batangas. Of course, they are taking care of that basketball more. Only 5 turnovers for one half. That's a good way to put yourself up in the ball game, and 11 dito para sa Batangas Tribu Boss I.
One of the glaring statistical categories dito sa ating laro, yung points in the paint. Sabi mo, 26 against 14. Kung titignan natin yung screen, medyo parang hindi naman nagkakalayo kung outside looking in. Pero when you dig deeper, that's when you see why and you understand why Muntinlupa is in the lead right now. Yung points in the paint, talagang nagpe-piesta sila sa ilalim. 26 against 14 ang ating leading scorers para sa Muntinlupa. Still Dizon, Siruma, and Espadon. Pero bago yan, ito muna ang ating fan of the game. We've spotted someone in the crowd who's been cheering non-stop, full of energy and bringing all the good vibes here in this ball game. You know what they say, the coolest fan deserves the coolest iced tea. Congratulations to our fan of the game. You're getting a refreshing treat from Shoot Tea Iced Tea, a no sugar added iced tea. Stay cool with Shoot Tea Iced Tea, the goodness of iced tea without the sugar. Going back to what we were saying, we were talking about our leading scorers sa Muntinlupa. 13 points para kay Dizon, 5 points para kay Yuan Siruma, and 4 points para kay Espadon. Para naman dito sa panig ng Batangas, 8 points para kay Dotig. Tag-6 puntos naman itong si Galang Ed Mendoza. Wala pang nakaka-double digit output in terms of scoring dito sa Batangas, and they have to do something, and they have to do it right now dahil mas nanganganib sila sa standings ngayong Season 3 ng Junior MPBL.
And maybe look for more scoring from Omar Mendoza. He did start it off for Batangas, scoring their first 6 points for this ball game. Pero after that, medyo nanlamig. It has been Dotig who has picked up the scoring for Batangas.
Third quarter has officially begun. Marami pang oras para dito sa Batangas to turn things around. A 12-point lead with 2 quarters left. Not impossible at all. Yan yung kanilang mga players, and yung depensa talagang kailangan makita natin dito sa ating pangalawang half dahil almost every statistical category except the personal fouls, points from turnovers, and fast break points dominated ng Muntinlupa, Justin.
Yeah, so it's really for Muntinlupa, no? Just playing better, showing that they want this win more, and even getting more stops on the defensive end.
Speaking of stops, there you see it. That's what you want to see from Batangas. So Omar Mendoza getting fouled. Second leading scorer para dito sa Batangas with 6 points. Making these 2 free throws, papantayan niya na itong si Daven Dotig.
That was a nice hesitation move as well from Omar Mendoza. Parang meron siyang hang dribble na ginawa, freezing his defender. Ayan, nakakuha ng foul.
Omar Mendoza, 11 points, 4 rebounds, and a couple of assists. Yan ang kanyang numbers dito sa ating Season 3 ng Junior MPBL. Meantime, a 3-pointer is in para kay Sian Mabasa.
Kumalik pa sa ere.
Alam mong pasok na pasok talaga no? 100% yung swish rate.
Ay, ganun ka bang celebration? Pag
Wala. Hindi man ako tumitira na 3-pointer. Alam mo yung mga templates sa Instagram, yung post a 3. Hindi ako makasali dun, bro Eto, Mabasa wants to go back-to-back, and he won't. And the layup it's in para dito kay Kirk Galang.
the opposite foot layup.
Kontra-tempo din yun Para hindi makita ng kalaban yung buwelo mo.
Usong-uso na din yan ngayon.
That move is no longer frowned upon.
Yeah.
Hindi na siya pinagtatawanan kasi strategy na siya Kumbaga, tactic mo na siya Move mo na talaga
You can catch your defender off guard. Mali yung paa. It's part of the play.
If my memory serves me right, isa sa mga unang gumawa niyan, I believe, Steve Nash.
Actually, he is the first person that comes to mind when you think of that layup.
Yung parang walang buwelo, biglang, tapos minsan wrong foot. And there is an offensive foul. Kanino itatawag yan? It's on Kirk Galang. 42-30. Dizon, their leading scorer. Tatlo yung depensa. Sumablay yung tira. You can see his frustration after that. Medyo napasigaw pa siya ng konti.
Been a sure basket for him.
But they make up for it. Forcing a turnover. Back to back para dito sa Batangas. Parehas kay Kirk Galang yun, di ba? Offensive foul. Tapos ngayon naman, 8-second violation.
Kirk Galang also the second leading scorer for Batangas, averaging 9+ points.
Oops, traveling. Another chance para dito sa Batangas. Leo Quezon. Mendoza on the move off the window. It's in for Omar.
Nice drive to the middle para kay Omar Mendoza.
Ganon din yun. Off foot din. Off the wrong foot, rather. And Dizon. Traveling violation. Medyo napipilit.
Oh,
Medyo pilit na ng konti.
ano na eh. Naka-key in na yung depensa sa kanya eh. As you saw 3 Batangas players just surrounding him.
Siguro, best thing to do, kick it out muna, di ba? Paluwagin mo muna ulit yung depensa. Pag na-shoot naman yung mga tira ng kakampi mo, babalik naman sa iyo yan. Tapos isa lang yung bantay, dalawa, kayang-kaya, kaysa tatlo, di ba?
Ano na yan eh. Nakakita ka na ng tatlong pulang jersey sa harapan mo. Ibig sabihin may dalawang kakampi na libre.
Yun nga lang dalawa eh. May isa nang libre. Paano pa yung tatlo yung nakita mo? Ibig sabihin, dalawa yung libre, di ba?
Maybe a couple of pointers na pwedeng, not to say na hindi siya magaling na player. He is the highest scorer for Muntinlupa. Pero some key pointers for him to take his game to the next level.
And we have to remember, 14 anyos lang tong mga to. Maybe even younger. So we have to give them enough leeway, enough grace to, make mistakes na kailangan nilang matutunan. Kailangan nilang ma-experience in order for them to learn.
Kita naman natin, diba? The age of 14, ito ba? Kaya mo bang mag-average ng mga 16 to 18 points?
Not by a long shot, brother. Meantime, Omar Mendoza cutting the lead to 9 points, 42-34. Or 8 points, rather. Quietly trimming the lead down itong si Omar Mendoza. Finally, meron ng double-digit producer para sa Batangas. 11 points na itong si Mendoza.
The last 2 baskets as well for Batangas was by Omar Mendoza.
3:05 remaining here in quarter number 3. Kung gusto nyo rin po ng ating Junior MPBL merchandise, dito po sa gilid on the far left of the court, pagpasok nyo lang po, makikita nyo na agad si Sir Way. Kausuot ng ating Junior MPBL champion shirt. Tapos may mga nakasabit po ron sa likod niya na hoodie, na sweatpants, tsaka t-shirts. Si Daphne Cristobal, kompleto niya yan. Wala nang ibang damit yun kundi Hustle Club. Ganun ka patriotic etong si Daphne Cristobal.
Kung araw-araw ka ba naman nagtatrabaho?
Dahil pambili, no? Parang si Philip din yan. Laging naka-Hustle Club yung damit. Ngayon, naka-jacket, syempre, malamig eh. Pero kung hindi ganun kalamig dito, sigurado naka-Hustle Club din yan.
Baka naman pwedeng dalawang Hustle Club na t-shirt suot niya. Kaya naman ang budget.
Meantime, Batangas pa rin ang bola.
Back to the ball game ka dun, ha?
Oh, De Rojas will miss. Kanila pa din, Kirk Galang, the offensive board. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Pinatama kay Hernandez yung bola. You're seeing the fight somehow para dito sa Batangas. Hindi naman sila sumusuko. Hindi naman na maganda sa kanila. Although hindi pa sila masyado nakaka-convert. Nakikita mo yung pagpupursige naman nila na makapuntos talaga at dumepensa naman. But that time, great defense, just better offense for Muntinlupa. It was Yuan Siruma.
Seruma being a tough cover, especially on the fast break.
A minute exactly remaining here in the third. Still a 10-point ball game. 44-34. Ian Tabu has the leather. .12 on the shot clock. Wide open on the left corner. And it is good. Para dito kay Montes.
And something that Batangas has to improve on is they've been having a hard time closing quarters. Yun nga, sa halftime break natin, there was a triple by Muntinlupa.
Agad namang binawi yan ni Kirk Galang. 20 seconds remaining. 46-37. Tabu, natapikan siya dito. 10 seconds ang natitira. Kaso maitatapon nila ang bola. On the ideal way to end the third period para sa Batangas. Meantime, 3 seconds remaining. Hernandez, what will he do? He forces the issue. And that is gonna be it for quarter number 3. We saw the fight somehow para dito sa Batangas, Tribu X Boss I, but still, ito pa rin Muntinlupa ang mananaig dito sa ating pangatlong yugto. Tignan natin yung mga nangyari hatid sa atin ng Chef's Magic Condiments.
So, a close quarter here para sa Batangas. Just having that slim lead over Muntinlupa, outscoring them 10-7, and of course it was a three-pointer na sinagot ni Galang to end the third quarter.
46-37, still a long way to go para dito sa Batangas, but they have to do it right now. They have to do something and they have to do it right now. Magbabalik po ang Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Batangas Tribu X Boss I needs their magic moment right now as they are still trailing 46-39 at the end of the third period. Charles Bechong, Justin Almeda, and Quinn Barcarce at courtside. And Justin, itong Batangas, kailangan makakita nga tayo ng magic moment.
And that magic moment just might be coming as kung sinama mo yung three-pointer ni Galang at the end of the third. It is now a 7-0 run by Batangas. This lead is now down to 5 points.
ayun yung sinasabi natin na Hugo step. To make off ka ng kaliwa, lumanding ka pa rin ng kaliwa.
Minsan kasi yung mga habits na na-build mo through the years, hindi mo matanggal agad eh.
Old habits die hard. Ika nga, di ba?
I still fall victim to that move from time to time.
But again, at least as early as 14 years old, as young as 14 years old, natututunan na nila na hindi pala pwede. Para pag umangat na sila, hindi na nila magawa yung mistake na yon.
Kailan ba nabago yun? This year lang ba? Or 2024?
I believe 2024. Last year. Mula nung maging particular na yung ating mga referees sa ganong klaseng galaw. Eto ha. 46-43. Tatlo na lang inahabol ng Batangas. After that basket underneath. Iwan si Ruma. Ancheta. Lets it fly. Mercado. No. Still the ball will stay with Muntinlupa. Ito yung sinabi mo kanina, no, Justin. Batangas, they are not good in closing out quarters.
Well, for Batangas, you know, they do struggle with closing out quarters, pero you know, you love the fight that they're showing right now. They have forced a couple of turnovers, and what's important is they're converting. Fast break attacks nila, of course, led by Galang and Omar Mendoza. And, you know, they have to stick to what's working for them right now and just padikitin nila hanggang dulo, and hopefully makaagaw sila ng panalo.
Tignan natin kung mas maididikit pa nila. Mendoza in transition. Omar slicing and dicing through the defense, cutting the lead to just 1 point. Wow! A human highlight reel. Itong si Omar Mendoza. See that again. Going left, going right. No problem. Says Omar Mendoza. And this time, si Coach Raymond Valenzuela naman ang tatawag ng timeout. This is just a 1-point game. 46-45 with lots of time left here in this ball game. Ayun, may pagkakataon na naman ang Batangas. This time para makauha na yung kalamangan.
If you have just tuned in here in the fourth quarter, it has been 8 unanswered points for Batangas to open this last one.
This is becoming dangerous for the boys in white. 7 minutes remaining. De Rojas for the lead. No! Andre Ancheta bringing the leather down for Muntinlupa. Dizon sets the pick. Ancheta pa din, kaso naapak ng sa linya. Masyadong malayo yung atras. Eto, Plata for the lead, and there it is!
Muntinlupa, no? In these last 3.5 minutes, you know, medyo unforced yung mga turnovers na napipituhan sa kanila eh.
Dizon. I was just about to say that Dizon did not score noong third period. Yes, he has 13 points. Siya lang ang may double-digit output dito sa kanyang kupunan. Pero he's been quiet. Now, what a perfect time to wake up.
Oh, in third quarter nga, no? There were instances where you saw the defense key in on him. Na triple team nangyayari. Maybe now it's time to be a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end.
A traveling violation is going to be called on Kirk Galang. Nawala na naman sa Batangas ang kalamangan, 49-47. On the shot clock. Francisco using that sidestep to freeze the defender.
Muntinlupa after that series of turnovers, biglang coming up with a 5-0 run.
Ancheta puts it up. Can't put it in. Another chance for Batangas. Nako! Ito yung nagiging problema nila. This time, every quarter. Diba, Justin? Medyo nagiging shaky sila eh. They start strong. But again, yung closing out. Ito sila nagkakaproblema. Pero ito, walang kaproblema. Omar Mendoza scoring his 17th point.
You also have to give credit to Muntinlupa na yung 12-point lead nila, kinain. And even Batangas getting that 1-point lead earlier. Pero di sila na hindi sila na rattle despite giving up that 12-point lead.
They did not hit that panic button.
Yeah.
Actually, test of composure yan eh. Diba? Yung mga coaches. Minsan, magtataka tayo. Kung ikaw fan ka lang, bakit dito ma-timeout si coach? Bakit dito ma-timeout eh? Hindi sa hindi niya naisip na hindi na to-timeout. Sometimes, pinapabayaan niya yung mga players na, hey, you figure it out on your own.
You got yourself in that mess. Figure it out.
You better find a way to get out of it.
You never know, di ba? Wala tayo sa huddle nila. Maybe that's the strategy that works for them.
Eh kasi kung ikaw yung player, medyo galing kayo ng 12-point lead na ibaba, nalamangan pa kayo, usually magre-rely na kayo kay coach eh. Ano kaya, coach, ano gagawin natin? Coach, hindi tumatimeout si coach. O kayo ngayon ang gumawa ng paraan, di ba?
Malaki yung impact nun sa confidence, no? Kung mawawala yung confidence mo na once na nakatikim ng lamang itong Batangas, parang you get thrown off guard.
Meantime, Francisco, he gets fouled, pero that's probably the best case scenario dahil nawala na kay Ancheta yung bola eh. It was everybody's ball. Isa rin to sa mga quiet but timely contributors nito ni Coach Raymond Valenzuela. Timely eh, no? Yung sidestep niya kanina, tapos itong dalawang free throws.
Talking about Andre Francisco, only seeing about 11 minutes here.
Nako! Masyadong mahina yung pasa. Napunta kay Mercado. Kita mo naman yung handles nito ni Andre Ancheta. What will he do? The gather. Ibigay sana kay Dizon. Still, napunta naman sa kanya. Binalik kay Ancheta. Sablay pa din. Passes it to the wrong guy. De Roas on the move. De Roas the basket and one.
Turnover there, leading to a fast break. Basket and one. And that was De Rojas drawing the contact. Getting that foul counted play. Brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness.
Ay, ikaw na talaga. Pwede na talaga mag-anchor eh. Anchor man, Justin talaga eh.
Kumbaga, nandun na eh.
Oh.
So, Ayaw naman kitang pahirapan.
Baka mapaos ako di ba?
Sobrang ma-assist ako sa'yo. Ida-drive kita pa uwi.
Ayun, no? Meantime, 55-51. Dizon carving out space, goes reverse. Nothing there. Mendoza in and out. Nawala sa kanya yung bola. Mercado picks it up. They go Ancheta. Doesn't have the numbers. In and out. Stops on a dime. Traveling violation.
Crucial part, no? Para sa Batangas, can they correct their mistakes with the dying stages here of the fourth?
And we have a timeout on the floor. It is going to be Muntinlupa calling a timeout. 3:04 remaining. 55-51 still up by 4. Itong mga nakaputi. Three minutes remaining here in quarter number 4. And in this ball game, De Rojas sorry miss. Nasa tapat niya na yung ring. Sumablay din sa floater. Still, they regain possession. It's De Rojas playing the inbounder. Mendoza lets it fly. Mendoza will miss. De Rojas keeps it alive. They go Dotig. Sumablay nga lang. Couple of sorry misses. Point blank misses. Para dito sa Batangas.
Painful misses for Batangas. Could have been a 4 or 5 point swing. Pero missing that open layup.
That layup from Dotig, it was only Alfaro who probably is a foot shorter than him. Six on the shot clock. 3, Ancheta. Off target. And doon si Dizon. He gets fouled.
I love how Ancheta uses that ball screen. Very tight yung handle niya. Just unable to make those perimeter jump shots.
It's crazy to think that Andre Ancheta is just 14 years old. That kind of skill set.
Ano na eh. Pulido na yung galaw niya eh.
Finish na lang. No?
Oo.
Finish na lang. Another stop from Muntinlupa. Last 2 minutes of action. Alfaro, binigay sa ilalim. Just can't get it to go. Itong si Jerby Gantalian. A basket here will make things more and more interesting para sa Batangas. Could be a make or break situation for them as they trail by 6 with 1:45. A forced shot but still able to draw a foul. Itong si Kurt Galang.
I will give him 2 free throws.
Big ones. Naku!
This would be the best way to cut the lead as the clock is not running. And these are free attempts.
At least he made one. That's a start. 5-point game with 1:38. Alfaro walks on a three. No! Dizon gets the miss. Gets his own miss. Sablay pa din. Another try. Dizon! Wow!
3 attempts there. Para kay Dizon, definitely a big boy.
Grown man move para dito kay Zeron Dizon. A sorry miss! How many times have we seen that?
Ay, yung spin ng bola, no? Sorry miss there para sa Batangas.
Although lamang in terms of numbers and percentage, lamang pa rin naman ang Batangas, 35% shooting from the field laban sa 32% shooting clip netong Muntinlupa. But I guess the biggest factor is the free throws. 50% for Batangas, 8 out of 16. 14 out of 16 at
Wow.
87% para dito sa Muntinlupa.
Oh, definitely the efficiency of Muntinlupa coming into play here.
Also, yung depensa nila, yung steals, laking bagay din yan. 12 against 3. Points in the paint, parehas naman. Bench points, parehas naman din. Points off turnover, lamang pa nga itong Batangas. As well as the fast break points, 12 as compared to just 4. Pero yun nga, yung free throws, yung gimmies.
And the timing of the baskets as well. Kita natin sa rebounding department. Lamang pa nga itong Batangas, 48-42. Pero those previous possessions, yung kay Zeron Dizon, 3 offensive rebounds, giving them that basket to give them a 7-point cushioning.
We have another timeout. It's Muntinlupa talking things out, trying to close this one out. 59-54, 50 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Seconds remaining. Di na itawid ng Muntinlupa ang bola dito. Another miss from Jose. 2 big misses para dito sa Batangas.
Seems like we're saying the same things again and again, pero that's really what's happening. Especially those last 2 layups by Jose. Tutukan na lang, pero maybe a bit of panic since onti na nga lang ang lamang and they're really trying to bring this deficit way closer. Medyo nagmamadali ng tira.
Kung titignan natin yung box score, Justin, tanggalin mo yung score, iisipin mo lamang pa yung Batangas eh. This is points production. 3 players from Batangas have already scored in double figures. Habang dito sa Muntinlupa naman, isa pa lang, si Dizon.
rebounding.
Oh, di ba? Again, just, I guess, breaks of the game.
Even the field goals, no? They're pareho rin eh. 21 field goals made for both teams. But this really goes down to the free throw shooting.
Yeah. Although 50% is decent, but no, it's the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Bare minimum. You make 50% of your free throws. As per Coach Anton de los Reyes, you know, one of the greatest of minds, but the ugliest of characters. Joke lang, Coach. Joke lang, Coach. No. Going back, 50%, no, bare minimum yan eh.
Oo.
Pero ito, 87%.
Those are
15 out of 17.
outstanding percentages from the free throw line. Sinasabi nilang, you really have to make your free throws, capitalize on them, because they might bite you in the end. And Muntinlupa doing just that.
You don't know how important it could be, no? Those free throws. Kahit pa isa-isa lang yan. Eh, kung ganito naman kadami. Galang puts it up. And he knocks it down. Don't look now. Still kind of breathing here, pero pag naibaba ng Muntinlupa ito, eh wala na. This is foregone conclusion.
Still not opting to foul.
Nako! What do we have here? First, that three-pointer from Kirk Galang, cutting the lead to just 2 points. Now, 6.9 seconds, 61-59.
Careless play there. I think that was Alfaro who decided to drive it in, and after getting the bump, no?
Parang delikado to, Justin. Walang butal. And again, 2 for the tie, 3 for the lead. Six 6.9 seconds.
I would go for the 3.
You would? For personal reasons?
Yes.
Well, let's see how this thing turns out.
Well, they did make a 3-pointer. That was Galang earlier. They can find the hot hand. Might as well feed it.
Yung sinabi kong foregone conclusion, hindi pa pala lumalabas sa scoreboard natin yung 3 points. Akala ko 5 pa din. Meantime, Mendoza, nilapit ng bahagya. The floater is in! Tie ball game, 61 apiece. What a basket from Omar Mendoza. Rising from their ruins. A 12-point deficit at one point here in this ball game. They have managed to crawl back and tie this ball game. Even take the lead. No fourth quarter. And now we have 3.8 seconds.
Going back to that previous play. Ganda ng kontra-tempo ni Omar Mendoza. Close out si Alfaro. One quick dribble inside with that floater. The floater that you were talking about. Getting it to go down and tying this ball game.
We did not expect this at all. Look at how they're guarding these on. 3.8 seconds. More than enough time to execute something. They go Dizon. To Ancheta. Nawala yung bola!
But
1.5 seconds remaining. Oh! A turnover. Babalik ang bola dito sa Muntinlupa. That was a costly one by De Rojas. 1.5 seconds remaining. 6-1, 6-1. I'm not sure if Mendoza is the right defender for Dizon right now. Hernandez. No! And we are going into overtime. Hindi na nga dapat matuloy itong laro na to. Nag-overtime pa. How do you like that from these 14-year-olds? 6-1, 6-1 at the end of 40 minutes. Batangas Tribu X Boss I just not going home without a fight. Woo!
And who would have thought a minute and a half remaining, they were Muntinlupa was already up by 5 or 7 at the most. Just crawling their way back. And what a shot by Omar Mendoza. Tie the ball game.
For Muntinlupa, this was not supposed to happen. This is not happening, and this has happened already. Up 12 in the fourth quarter, up 7 in the last minute and 38 seconds. Etong Batangas Tribu X Boss I have risen from their ruins. And now the momentum is with the red shirts. But Dizon tries to change that story. No, Mercado with the offensive board. There goes Siruma. Medyo matagal ding napahinga to. Yuan, hinagis na lang, sumablay. Dizon in transition, nawala sa kanya yung bola.
Good save there.
Francisco can't get it to go. De Rojas gets fouled by Yuan Siruma.
Kita mo, biglang nag-iba yung pace ng dalawang teams eh. Both teams getting very going all out here in the extra period. What a time for Batangas to get their free throws to go down.
Siruma. To Francisco. 12 on the shot clock. Here's the kick out. Ayun lang. Batangas Tribu X Boss I with the lead. 63-61 Galang. Rebounded by Dizon. Three minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Mercado nakawala. Can't get it to go. Siruma gets his defender up in the air. The patience. Oh my goodness! Omar Mendoza! Oh my goodness!
It's one thing to be good, but another thing to be lucky.
Uh-huh. And they force a turnover. Omar Mendoza, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, but it's the size of the fight in the dog. Not the tallest, but has the biggest heart, the biggest fight here in the ball game. Here he is, turning the ball over.
That will mean free throws. Tuloy ang penalty situation natin. So foul will put itong si Andre Francisco to the line.
On the defensive end, no, for Batangas Tribu X, Boss I, you're up 2 points. You do not need to foul. Especially both in the penalty. Lucky break there. Isa lang
Oo.
yung pumasok.
Pero on the side of Batangas naman, itong si De Rojas, on his previous trip to the line, went 2 for 2.
Galang the gather. Loses control. Lost his balance. In transition are the white shirts. Siruma. Using that Pinoy step. Julian Mendoza. Takbo naman ngayon itong mga nakapula. Quezon, no. Anchieta. Francisco. The layup will miss. Last 2 minutes of action. 65-64. The layup, it's in! Zion De Rojas! You do not need to foul. And they come up with a steal. Batangas Tribu X Bosay with a 5-point lead. 69-64. What an amazing turn of events, Justin.
We see there that drive to the basket. Oh, De Rojas couldn't be stopped. And a quick turnover there by Muntinlupa, answered by a quick basket again.
Coach Mike Sidianco and his squad, incredible performance. It all started with that three-pointer by Kirk Galang late in the fourth. Nabuhayan sila dun eh.
Galang gave that. They were down by 5, I believe, before that three-pointer by Galang.
You know, totoo nga yung sinasabi lagi ni Coach Anton. He's watching right now. A couple of stops here and there, a couple of baskets here and there can change the complexity of the ball game. Again, Coach Anton de los Reyes, one of the greatest of minds, but as the ugliest of characters. But we're only joking. Love you, Coach.
Nice. Ano naman si Coach Anton?
Meantime, Dizon inside.
Huwag na tayong lalayo pa. We've seen this in the fourth quarter, no? Up 7 nga itong Muntinlupa and hinahabol pa rin ng Batangas this time. Nabaliktad ang scenario.
Anchieta comes up with a steal. Over Mendoza, no. Nako! Dizon, they have the numbers. 3-on-2 situation. Masyadong malaki si Dizon pero sobra yung tira. Sablay pa din, De Rojas. These kids do not need to rush things.
Then again, we go back to the point that they're only 14 years old
Yeah.
and below.
One more for a bit more insurance.
Kapuri lang ng 2 out of 2 eh.
Nako, sumablay dalawa. Hello po sa ating mga manonood on Facebook and on YouTube. How are you enjoying this one? Less than a minute remaining here in overtime. Parang hindi yata maganda yung Charles and Justin tandem natin. What a way to, work together for the first time.
Masakit din yung sabi mo, hindi na nga dapat matutuloy.
Nag-overtime pa. Inorasa na kanina tong Muntinlupa eh.
Oo.
Pero kita mo naman. One-point game, 69-68. Ito yung mga gusto ni Coach Anton, yung may mga butal.
Oo.
Gusto rin ni Justin yan, may mga butal.
Safe.
Oo. Mendoza. And they turn the ball over. Costly mistake after another.
Batangas looks like they are deploying a full court press.
We still have 2 more games to go after this one. Ian Tabu. Here's the double. Nawala sa kanya yung bola. Galang. They go Plata. Julian! 21 seconds remaining. Oh! Nawala rin! Tingnan natin dito. What a recovery! Coming from Montes. But on the other side, they turn the ball over. And this young man, oh my goodness. Sablay nga lang yung pangalawa. 2-point game. 8 seconds remaining. 2 for the lead, 3 for the tie. 2 for the tie, 3 for the lead. Dizon. Oh! What just happened? Nobody. Underneath. It is good. Double overtime action. Quinn Barcarce, Justin Almeida. I hate working with you guys.
The feeling
is mutual. 7-0, 7-0 at the end of OT number 1. Saron Dizon just in the nick of time. Oh my. Need we say more for this game?
Batangas in that that previous possession, no? Did not get a man. Hindi naka-box out eh.
Walang nasa ilalim. Kirk Galang will miss.
3 attempts ang nangyari doon eh, para sa Muntinlupa.
Still tied at 70. He's on the crossover. The drive. Galang. Nilapit ng bahagya. Free throw. Line jumper is in.
Big confidence booster here for Batangas to start the quarter, and Galang gets the steal.
Mendoza. Bingo! "27 big points. Make that 29. And a steal. These types of situation, Justin, fatigue will play a very, very big factor.
I was actually about to say na, it seems that fatigue, you're seeing a bit of fatigue on the side of Muntinlupa, especially itong si Cerrone Dizon. Now we see him walking up and down the floor.
Time and time, I will quote Anton de los Reyes. Coach Anton de los Reyes. Omar Mendoza scored 5 straight points. Give him the ball again.
Yeah. He is the hot hand aside from Galang. Mendoza, talaga yung, he's been consistent all throughout, and he's one of those guys for Batangas that can create points for himself.
Mendoza. Now Quezon. De Rojas. Overshoots. Takbo na naman itong mga nakaputi. Ancheta all the way. And he gets fouled.
De Rojas signaling to the ref that he was kinapitan siya ni Ancheta.
Ancheta with 11 points. Make that 10 rather. 10 points. He's only the second leading scorer. Cerrone Dizon with 24. Traveling violation is going to be called on Omar Mendoza. 2:47 remaining here in this ball game. Siruma, huli ni Mendoza, what a way to make it back up. Galang, the drive and the basket. Siruma gustong bumawi. This time he makes it sure.
Quick outlet pass there. Siruma being the recipient.
79-75. There go Quezon. Naku! Cross-court passes. Does more harm than good. Here is Francisco, last 2 minutes. Pang ilang beses naman nating sinabi yung last 2 minutes, Justin. Pangatlong beses na.
Batangas has been struggling to do is to give that final blow. You know?
Closing out quarters indeed.
All game long pala yun.
Oh.
Oo.
Bingo! lang. Ayun lang, Justin. Laging may naiiwan doon sa kabilang dako.
That is the gamble. When you do a full court press, there's always one person open at the end.
$1:15 remaining. Ancheta, the spin, loses control. Referees are saying it's still Muntinlupa.
Quite a lucky break there para sa Muntinlupa. Mga Ancheta slightly out of control. The ball remains with Muntinlupa.
A minute and 10. Yohan Siruma, the third leading scorer, can't get that one to go. Francisco lets it fly. Oh! Huli ni Kurt Galang. It was Yohan Hernandez, and on the other side, it's Plata. Touchdown!
Batangas did get the stop there, but before getting that final stop, it was 4 offensive rebounds that they gave up before finally converting on the other end.
See this again. Larga International Logistics, fast break of the game. Might be the final blow delivered by Plata. But we've seen stranger things happen, Justin. I would not be surprised. At this point, I give up. Kung mag-third overtime to, it is what it is.
Ano na ba? Surrender na.
Oo. White flag na ako. $40 minutes just wasn't enough. Not even 45. We needed a whole quarter, technically. Francisco on the move. He gets the layup to go.
Quick basket under 6 seconds.
Ito yung nagiging problema ng dalawang teams actually. All game long. Those turnovers definitely hurting etong dalawang teams natin. $25 seconds remaining. Francisco lets it fly. No. And it is safe to say, Justin. It is safe to say. What a ball game we just saw from these 14-year-olds.
Took us 2 extra periods to get this ball game done. Pero you have to credit the fight of Batangas. Yeah, they could have given up in that 4th quarter where they were down by 7 points in the last minute and a half, but somehow found a way to crawl back into this ball game. Siyempre, that was a big 3 nga para kay Galang. Pero they found a way.
$86-79. Wow. Just a nail biter of a game. Something we did not expect at all.
Okay na eh. Smooth na yung first game natin.
Diba? Ang bilis. Not knowing na meron pa tayong ganito. Okay na okay. For these two young teams, yung mga turnovers, nakita natin dito yung pagiging bata nila, the youth. We saw how young they are in terms of basketball maturity, decision making. True enough, 31 turnovers for Batangas, 30 for Muntinlupa.
Dikit na dikit for both teams. And yung mga crucial errors like, well, for Batangas who could have won it in the first overtime, just the rebounding, the basics of boxing out and securing the basketball. That's what made them, well, they earned an extra quarter because of that.
Muntinlupa, on the other hand, had a 7-point lead with a minute and 38 seconds remaining in the fourth. That three-pointer by Kirk Galang was big. Those 2 points by Omar Mendoza. Again, this is a total team effort, a total collective effort for these two teams. But we have to name our Chef's Magic best player of the game. At walang iba yan kundi si Omar Mendoza. 29 points, 14 rebounds, and 4 assists. Need we say more? Those baskets could not have come at a better time. At huwag na natin patagalin pa. Kasama ngayon yan ni Quinn Barcarce.
I'm with Chef's Magic, best player of the game, Omar Mendoza. Omar, first of all, welcome back. After 1 month, nandito na kayo and nanalo kayo, Omar. Ngayon naman yung tanong ko sa'yo, ano yung favorite moment mo dito sa larong to?
Yung pag-apple po namin ng overtime po.
Ano ba yung, nung nahabol nyo yung kalaban nung fourth quarter, ano naramdaman mo nun, anong nasa isip mo?
Masaya po at pagod.
Okay. So ngayon naman, Omar, congratulations. Kung may gusto kang batiin, kung may gusto kang kamusahin, it's now your time.
Shoutout po sa magulang ko nanonood po sa live. Salamat po sa lahat na sumusuporta sa Batangas. Tsaka po sa mga coach.
Congratulations, Batangas, and later we'll be able to know our Hustle Club's defensive player and Don Benito's assessment of the game.
Thanks so much, Quinn. Congratulations, Omar Mendoza. Ito ang ating Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game, David Andre Dotig. 14 rebounds, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. He was everywhere here in this ball game offensively and especially defensively. Ito naman ang ating Don Benito's assist man of the game, Andre Ancheta, with 6 assists. Isa rin yan sa mga pumatay halos dito sa Batangas. But again, congratulations to Batangas Tribu X Boss I 14 and under division for snapping that 3-game losing streak. Ito naman ang ating second to the last ball game of the day. Still Muntinlupa kontra Batangas, pero pupunta naman tayo sa ating 16 and under division. Huwag po kayong aalis. Magbabalik po ang Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Chef's Magic game highlights coming your way.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng